Radio versus e-bikes. Subscribe to the channel.
All right, guys, I'm finally back. This is my progress. This is the frame from one of the Facebook Market purchase I bought. It's the, how you say, Kettles K800, I believe it is. From that bike I bought off of Facebook Marketplace a while ago for about, I think I bought it for like 300, 350, something like that. But anyways, the last bike, the Eahora bike I bought. So I told you I was going to put the bikes, the more expensive bike parts on that frame. So I took all the parts off the Eahora Romeo and put on here. Except for the battery, of course. This is the actual battery from one of the bikes. It might be the battery from the Jason bike. Yeah, it's the battery from the Jason bike. Jason Retrovolt. I put that on this frame. I put all the extra parts from the Eahora bike. Man, that Eahora bike was in pretty bad shape as far as these parts. The motor and stuff worked good. The controller is a 25 amp controller, which says it pushes this bike up to 38 miles per hour. So, but I'm having little issues like with the light. Like you cut it, once you cut it on. I still got a lot of stuff to tighten up on this. I got some black and yellow pedals coming for it. I just bought some little parts here and there. I didn't want to spend too much money on it because it's a bike built of extra parts. And I'm gonna turn around and sell it. That's if one of my sons don't want it. I'm gonna sell it for a couple $100. So I don't want to put too much money on it. But all the major components are leftover components, like the motor, which has still got a lot of life in it, because this bike only had 248 miles on the motor. But when I plug up the brake sensors, it's throwing error codes. The dude had the brakes all over the place, backwards. The pads need to be changed. The sensors all messed up. So I might just end up going here and buy some decent cheap brakes for it. Or I might just bleed these brakes and change the pads and call it a day if I'm gonna sell it. But if I'm gonna give it to one of my sons, I probably go ahead and add some new brakes to it. It depends if they want it or not. But yeah, this is the progress I made. As you can see, I painted the frame. I put this seat I had from another one of my bike builds. I just put it on here. No, I bought this seat for this frame, yeah. I bought some new grips. See, I was going with a yellow and black theme for this bike. I think it looks pretty slick. I gotta fix the chain tensioner. And man, this don't really need some tires. Like I said, if one of my sons want it, then I'll adjust the tires. If not, I'm just gonna make it safe and sell it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, everything works on it. Let me see. So for the brakes, you need some brakes. I need to work on the brakes. But yeah, it says it get up to 38 miles per hour. So that's a good speed for this bike. Oh, wait a minute, lights wasn't on? Yeah, for some reason the lights stay on all the time on this bike. I couldn't get the lights to go off. I don't know if that's a normal thing for Eahora bikes. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be no big deal if you got the big battery on there, but with this smaller battery, if that's the case, I mean, because the turn signals and everything work on here. I gotta fix that. I lost a little screw for that, but I got the mount in the back for the rear light work, turn signal. So this bike would have turn signals and everything. Yeah, I got a bunch of little tedious things to fix on that. I wish I had one of my sons to help me with all the little tedious things, like all the major issues I done took care of. The tedious things, like bleeding brakes. But anyway, that's where we at. And I'm thinking about changing some of the wires on this, like these. If I can't figure out how to make these shutoffs work, or otherwise, if I can't get these shutoffs work, I'll just get some cheap brakes. The brakes without the shutoffs are cheap. Hydraulic brakes without shutoffs, pretty cheap. And maybe put some bigger brake discs on here, like some 203s or something, to make up for not having a brake shut off, motor shut off. Yeah, so that's what I might do. But that's gonna take some time. I'm gonna have to order parts and all that stuff. I don't know. All right. That's where we at. So I'm gonna move on though. I'm gonna put this to the side for a little bit, and I'm gonna work on the Eahora frame, the actual Eahora Romeo bike. So next video gonna be to show you the paint and upgrades I did to that bike.